Hello everybody, welcome to a video update for October 2018, and I've not done one of these for a long while because I didn't think there was so much to say, but I think it's time now. I think we're in a good place to talk about the future. So first of all, I want to subscribe and thank everybody who's recently subscribed or stayed subscribed to the channel. Obviously got a lot more views recently and a lot more viewer interaction, which I absolutely love. So thank you so much for everybody who's either liked the video, subscribed to the channel, commented, or just comes in and watches every so often. That's really good. I really appreciate that, and we all do here, all of us that work on the channel. So first of all, big thank you to that. Things I'm going to talk about in today's video, which I probably should have wrote down because then I'd not get off track, but it'll be fine. I want to talk largely about Civilization 6 alternate leaders. I also want to talk about Civilization 6 for the Switch, and also the Nintendo stuff and other stuff. So there's 4 points there which I need to remember. So first of all, we'll talk at which way should we go. I think we'll save alternate leaders for last because I have a lot to say on that. So if you want to you're here just for the Civ 6 history and the alternate leader stuff, please do stay till the end of the video or skip to the end of the video where I'm talking about them. So we'll first of all talk about Civilization. We'll talk about Nintendo stuff, then Civ 6 Switch. We'll do it in the opposite way. So the Nintendo stuff I'm pretty happy with. I'm most happy with the quality of content and I feel like we're producing. I feel like that's a lot better. I think we've obviously seen a big kind of reflection of that in views and likes and things, so that's absolutely massive. And I know some of you who I'm also going to talk about point and click stuff today. So I know some of you who are sort of older on the channel, maybe you've been coming in and out for a while. This is new, but I'm hoping you're liking it. It is the direction we are going to be going in on the channel a lot of the time. So a lot of the videos we make will be scripted or thoughts videos on upcoming games because that's the way we want to go. Now that's not to say we're not going to have playthroughs. Like I'm currently doing Poltergeist Treasure. I've not finished the Unavowed yet, but it is there, and there's another game also lined up that I want to do some gameplay on. But these things, they're on the back burner a lot of the time because the main thing I want to focus on, and the thing that I think we enjoy doing most and we can produce the best quality on, is the one-off videos. Now you'll see that with the Wednesday series we've been doing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, where we just try and look at something from Nintendo. If we can, something that we're interested in that's coming up soon within the next couple of weeks, or if not, we look further afield like we did with the Yoshi video that came out on Wednesday, or maybe 6 games that are still to come out in 2018, that kind of thing. So we're really enjoying that, and that is going to be the theme across Nintendo, across Xbox and PS4. Now, what I want to do now is just quickly talk about some of the projects that we are embarking on. I'll not say all the projects because I don't want to spoil everything, but there's going to be lots more Nintendo stuff. We have a Super Smash Bros. Video lined up before it comes out, so we're going to be working on that when we get around to it in the next few weeks. Next week's video is 6 big titles sort of that have not come to the Switch yet. So we look at Pikmin again and another 4, sorry, it was 5 big titles that have not yet come to the Switch. So we look at Pikmin again and things like that. And then we've also got quite a bit of content lined up for Civilization 6 when it comes to the Switch and things like that. On the other side of things, we're doing, Adam's looking at a Black Ops review. I think that's going to happen. We're looking forward to 2019 games, and we're also going to do some stuff on EA and other games like that. And with Jake, I'm going to be working on some more Spyro stuff before and after release. So I think that covers all the bases there. I don't want to go into too much detail because I've not got hours and hours and hours to do this. So yeah, so the second point is, I'll go into the point, I'm going to forget a point, I know this, and the point and click games like Poltergeist Treasure, as I've said, I enjoy playing them, and Poltergeist Treasure is actually a pretty decent game, a pretty decent point and click game, and I am enjoying playing that, but I'm uploading that as much as I possibly can because I have to balance everything with the uni work, which takes a massive priority. So I don't have a great deal of time like I did in the summer to make videos, and life. I do have a life. Probably surprisingly to some of you, I have a life. So when I'm doing kind of YouTube videos, I'm usually writing or I'm recording audio or editing. So to actually play playthroughs, I don't get a great deal of time with that. And I think I've realised recently how little time I have to do that with, how disappointed I've sort of been in myself and my my capability to produce content on Poltergeist Treasure, but I'm doing my best, so yeah, not much I can do. What I will say is, if you hear from the Point and Click Games, please do go check Poltergeist Treasure out. The developer Vance is very helpful. He'll help you get through the game if you're struggling, and he's a really good guy. And the game's good. Most importantly, the game is good and fun, and it's a little bit different. But yeah, things like that we'll do his best with. So Civ 6 Switch is the next thing I want to talk about. I've been wanting to make a video on this for like a while. And more specifically the multiplayer. Now I'm trying to get hold of anybody at Civilization, anybody at 2K to answer my question on the multiplayer, but it's proving difficult. So until we know that, or maybe next week if we still don't get an answer, there's a thoughts video coming up on that, and then before release we're going to have some more structured, everything we know, some sort of speculation maybe, for the game. But that doesn't come out till I think it's November the 16th. Things are coming up for that, but they're not quite at boiling point yet. So, but that'll be fine. If you enjoy the Civ content, there's gonna be plenty of that coming in the coming weeks. Okay, so I think I've missed a point, but I don't really care. If I have done, I'll just note it in the description. So Civilization 6 Alternate Leaders is the biggest thing I want to talk about here, and the history stuff. Now that's been on the back burner for a little while now due to the Nintendo stuff, due to the other gaming stuff, and I've really been keen to get on with Alternate Leaders with the France one, which is going to be the next episode of Alternate Leaders. So yeah, I have literally just started writing it. Now, how long it takes me to write, record and produce, I have not a clue. I would expect it definitely before the end of November, because probably want to do another one over Christmas or early next year. But it is going to be France, and what I'm trying to throw out to anybody here is, what leaders do you want me to look at? I'm currently thinking Napoleon and Charles de Gaulle for the alternate leaders, but if you've got any other suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. And at the very least, unless it's something daft like, you know, something just stupid like, I don't know, Ronaldo or Messi, that seems to get commented on a lot of random crap, then I'll put it in the honourable mentions. So yeah, please do leave your thoughts there. Also, thank you to everybody who commented on the last one. I do enjoy making the alternate leaders. It's very different. It ties in with my degree. So sometimes I get home after writing an essay or doing my work and think, don't want to work on more history stuff. But it's fun. It's fun. Also, I have a trade union concept on Civilization 6, which looks at a little bit of history. Not trade union, it's just unions. What am I about trade unions for? It's the union concept, where we look at the 1707 unification of England and Scotland to form the United Kingdom, and we also look at, I think we're going to mention Poland and Lithuania's Commonwealth, things like that, to see if we can come up with something where we can implement that on Civ. So that's going to be coming as soon as possible, really. I'd expect in the next 3-4 weeks, maybe even before, depending on my upload schedule. But the union thing is pretty much 75% written, and has been for a while. So the history stuff's gonna be making a comeback, and I think it's important for me that I keep doing that and don't leave my roots too much and keep going back, because I do enjoy it, and a lot of people subscribed for it. I think that's everything. That won't be everything. I'll have forgot something, something very important knowing me, but I don't know. We'll leave it there. So yeah, thank you for watching. I am doing my best with the channel to keep regular content. As always, I'm open to suggestions on new games. Probably won't be able to take anything new on at the moment, but there's 4 of us sort of working on the channel, and as soon as we can take something new on, we'll definitely consider all suggestions. So please go and leave your comments there. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying the channel. Thank you once again for being subscribed or just watching this video, and I will see you in another video.